Hi, this is Dr. Gary. Welcome to my weekly tune-up this week. I appreciate all of you asking a very interesting question this week from some of you. It's about how do you make good decisions? I find a lot of you are actually afraid to make a decision. I hear this comment all the time, I'm afraid to make the wrong decision. Well, first of all, there is no wrong decision. We just make the decisions we make and stand on those based upon our best present knowledge. And then we allow it to work. And if it doesn't work right off the bat, we can make those adjustments. That's how we make decisions. So many people are afraid to make decisions, they end up in a state of paralysis by analysis. And that's actually worse than not making a decision at all. But I've got something new for you today that I find might be kind of interesting for you to help you in your decision making. I learned a long time ago that there's two key elements in making a decision that's going to make things work a lot better. It kind of filters down and gets rid of all the BS in a decision, all the BS we tell ourselves and some of the stuff other people tell us, and it gives us a firm grounding on how to make a decision that actually works in the long run. And those two elements are kind of surprising. In fact, when I give them to you in a moment, you're going to notice they are kind of weird. However, if you'll bear with me for a second, I'm going to make some sense out of it for you because it's worked for me. It's worked for all the people I've shared this with, but I usually do it when I'm one-on-one with some in a Skype call or here in my office. So the two criteria for decision making aren't, is it make me happy? Is it this? Is it that? It's two simple things. It's first of all, it's got to be compassionate. That's the first criteria. And the next criteria is it life affirming? Is it compassionate and is it life affirming? Now that sounds weird to start with. Let me explain. What is a compassionate decision? What does that look like, sound like, and feel like? First of all, to you it's going to feel good. It's going to feel like, wow, that sounds like the right thing to do. When you make a compassionate decision, it simply means that it's good for the world. You know, the universe, the world, the earth, the people around you, your family, your loved ones. And it's going to work in the long run for more things than not. It's compassionate. And when you make that decision, you got to run it through that filter every time. Because if you have one inkling that maybe there's some selfishness involved in it or some instant gratification, that's probably not going to be a compassionate decision. Because instant gratification for you can sometimes be delayed gratification for someone else. The second thing is we have to look at, is it life affirming? Meaning that, is this allow life to move in a pace that is humane? Does it extend life? Is it something that's healthy? Does it uplift the spirit rather than depress the spirit? And many times with instant gratification, when we make a decision, there is gratification now and it lifts our spirit momentarily, but how many of you have things at home that you've bought for that instant gratification that it's hanging in the closet, for instance, still with the label on it, and you feel guilty now because you did? That's not compassionate and that's not life affirming. When you run it through these two little filters, what's going to happen is it's going to give you a chance to really think about the outcome. And it well forms it, meaning that it's going to be good for everyone. It makes you feel good. It's going to perpetuate and be the best thing in the long run. And it's probably going to work. And it's going to get you closer to the goal you want more than the other. Two little things. Compassion and life affirmation within the decisions you make every day are going to help you feel better, sleep better, get rid of a lot of internal stress, and the people around you are going to notice a happier person, and actually they're probably going to be happier themselves because the decisions you make are kind of good for everyone because you put it through those filters. Let's practice that, and then let's do one more thing. Let's tell someone that's what we're doing. And it's a little thing you're doing and you've noticed it's kind of fun. It simplifies things, and maybe see if you can get some of your people and friends of yours to do the same thing. You know, if we do this, what's going to happen is it's going to change the component of mass consciousness, and it's going to change everything out there. And that's what we're here for anyway, is to inspire and motivate people. That's it. So until next week, this is Dr. Gary thanking all of you for being in contact with me, and I appreciate all of you. So until next time, wishing you a great week. Bye-bye.